If you want your Xiao to do huge damage, then stick till the end of this video to learn everything about him. Welcome back guys, today we are covering Xiao, and yes, he just got rerun in 4.4, so I will provide you with some information so you can build him more easily. So firstly, as always, we are starting with talents. Now when it comes to talents, you don't need to crown all of them. You can crown normal attack and his burst, because multipliers are separated, okay? All the multipliers for hitting enemies are on his normal attack, and on his burst you have just damage bonus that he is going to give you. So if you can, and if you are going to use your Xiao, then be sure to crown both of them. When it comes to skill, well, skill damage is okay, but it's not going to boost you that much, so don't worry about it. If you're going for C6, then definitely yes, crown it, because you're going to use it a lot. But if you're not going for C6, then you don't need it. He has these two passives, which are just telling you that he's getting much more boost after every second of his burst and after every skill attack he uses. So that's just nice thing to know. And now the second thing to talk about is going to be his weapon. When it comes to polearm weapons, almost everyone are going to enjoy Staff of Homa, because they made this weapon so broken that I don't know what were they thinking about. Yes, Staff of Homa is going to be the best choice to put on him, but I'm putting signature weapon on all my characters. As you can see here, I'm using even the vortex on my Zhongli. I know that Staff of Homa is 2 times better, maybe even 3 times better than vortex, but I'm using it. And there's not that much difference in those two, but still, yes, Staff of Homa is better weapon. If you are thinking about which one to use, and if you have both but you don't have Hu Tao, then yes, use Staff of Homa. That's it. When it comes to some other weapons, well, any weapon with crit rate or crit damage should be your choice, and we don't have many. Both weapons that have crit rate are, it seems, from Battle Pass. And yes, from the Paimon shop, the Black Cliff, I think. I still didn't bother buying all of that, so yeah, only those few are worth for your Xiao. Now, artifacts. Well, after so much time, Xiao got his artifacts. Vermilion. Not many people use it, okay? Not many people use it. If you're thinking about artifacts, you can use 2 sets, both which are just 18% attack bonus, okay? So you don't need to go for the full set. There are many people who are using, it's not here, wait a second, the Hunter set, because you are getting your normal and charge attack. Yes, you don't have anything from that, but you're losing your HP, so you will get 36% crit rate. And I guess that's a good trade, but because you're not getting plunge attack, I think it's not good enough to go for it. I still didn't try it, yes, but just the feeling, okay? Vermilion is his best set at the moment. You can go double 2-piece on 18% attack, but I'm suggesting going for Vermilion. And now, as you could expect, attack, anemo and crit. And that's it. Constellations. Well, C1 it's kinda okay. You get one more skill attack, you get a little bit more energy back, because you're not getting your energy when you're using your burst, except when you kill someone, so keep that in mind. Maybe if you're thinking about it, maybe it's going to help you decide if you're going to pull for C1 or not. If you are having a lot of troubles with your energy, then yeah, you should go for it. But I guess you will not have, because of the Faruzan and Shan Yun. And when you're building your Bennett, you are going to have so much HP and energy recharge, so I think that you shouldn't have any problems with it. C2 is kinda dealing with that energy problem. C3 his skill. C4 I really do not understand why it even exists, but okay. Boosting your defense, not something that anyone bothers about. C5 boosting his burst, which is fine. And now C6 is questionable, okay? If you hit 2 or more enemies, then you get your skill back. But if you're fighting with a boss and it's only one enemy, then C6 is total waste. I mean, I just said because of the team possibilities, you don't even need any of the constellations. So if you're thinking about anything, then be sure to pull for weapon, go and pull 10 Staff of Homas, just don't go for any constellations, okay? That's my best advice that I can give you. Don't go for any constellations. Okay, now when it comes to teams, I don't have Zhang Yun. Okay, so Zhao's best team is Faruzan, Bennett and Zhang Yun. Be sure to pull for her if you're using your Xiao a lot. If you're not using him, like I'm not using him anymore, well, don't pull for her, because it's not going to be that much beneficial for any other character. Yes, you can joke around and just use plunge attack with absolutely everyone, but if you're not using your Xiao, who is actually getting the most out of Zhang Yun because of that plunge attack bonus, then you don't need to pull for her. And if you're just trying out few things with your Xiao, or I don't know, you just want to use him, then you can twist a little bit, you know, just few things. I mean, Zhongli is good in absolutely every team. Furina is boosting absolutely everyone, so she's okay as well. None of the Dendro, because Anemo is not working with Dendro, and just to use Burning, to use Dendro because of that, nah. And it seems that everyone, not many characters are working with Xiao. So yeah, the best team, Xiao, Faruzan, Bennett and Zhang Yun. If you're using your Xiao a lot, pull for Zhang Yun. If you're not using him that much, then I'm suggesting skipping her like I did, and you will not regret it, okay? You will not regret it. You will be missing some amazing fun with those plunge attacks, but don't worry about it. You are not going to miss that much. Anyways, we have just one more thing, and those are stats. Well, yes, I do know that somehow I got over 1000 defense, but that's not the point of all of this. I have 98% crit rate, and that's amazing. Your Xiao wants at least 80% crit rate, as much crit damage as you can get, And if you are having his best team, I think that you will not need that much energy recharge, because 3 anemo characters and Bennett, who is providing, I don't know, 200% ER, I guess it's going to be just fine with 0% energy recharge, so don't worry about it. Go as high as you can with your crit rate and as high as you can with your attack, and everything else is going into crit damage. If you have further questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer every single one of them, and be sure to subscribe, because I'll be dropping a lot of guides in the next few months, so be sure to check all of them out, and I'll see you soon in the next video.